is Rachel, and this is my floss tube channel, but I think I'm just going to talk about more or less just crafting, so not just cross stitch, but I'm going to talk about everything that I've been crafting on this week. It'd be really my goal. It's one of my goals for 2025 to focus more on YouTube. And that includes this channel, my main channel. And so I'm going to try to post weekly. Don't hold me to that. It might be every other week, just depending on, what kind of time I have. Right now it's the winter in Iowa. So going outside and doing all those fun things just isn't as possible. So I have more time, I guess, to be indoors and to be crafting, but once the summer hits, I probably won't have as much time. So I would like to start off my video just kind of talking about 2025 and some of the goals that I have. So again, I'm meaning for this channel to be not just about my cross stitch, but sort of more about me as a person, not just all my crafty things, but just the things that I in general am doing and what I'm up to. So talking about 2025, I have a few really big goals personally, and then I have some smaller goals sprinkled in there. So you may not know, but in 2024, well, really 2020 and very end of 2023 and then all of 2024, I really got into running. I am not entirely sure why I decided to start running. It was in November of 2023. And I felt this need to change. I was going down a lifestyle that wasn't great. I was very sedentary, not eating the greatest. I had had some health issues earlier in the year, and I really need to make some changes. And I don't know, I decided to start running, and I guess it's stuck. And I've been really enjoying it. So all of 2024, I actually trained for a half marathon, which I did in October of 2024. And so my really big personal goal for 2025 is to run a full marathon, which is really scary for me considering that the half took me over 3 hours. So the full is going to take me probably, well, I hope to do it in 6, but we'll just see. So that's a really big, scary goal of mine. And I'm training for it. I'm also doing a half marathon at the end of May. And the full marathon, I'm signed up for the Des Moines Marathon, which is in October. So that's my big, scary personal goal. And so that'll probably cut into my crafting time as I'm gonna have to be doing a lot of really long runs, especially on the weekends. So cheer me on. I'll keep you guys appraised as to how that's going. Thus far it's going really well, but I'm not having to run, 20 miles yet. The furthest I've ever gone is, 13.1. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm pretty excited about it. And, it's something that I very much so enjoy. So that's kind of my big personal, goal. And then, in terms of my crafty goals, I would really like to get a lot of my WIPs, in terms of like my quilt WIPs, completed. I have quite a few projects that I'm looking at my drawers over there that have all my quilty WIPs in them. I don't have that many, but I would really like to get those finished. And then I have a few that I would like to start. And then I would like to get my EPP project. So I am doing the Queen of Diamonds quilt. I'll pop up a picture of what it looks like finished. I started this in, 2022, 2023, but life kind of got in the way, and so I haven't worked on it in a while, so I would really like to get that done. That's a big goal. I've been bringing that into work, so that's my work project. And yeah, I'm really working on my business right now. That's something that I'm very passionate about, so if you want to check out my other channel, Electric Bee Quilting is a company that my husband and I started last year. We're a long arm quilting business. So if you have any quilts that you would like long armed, please message me and I can get something going for you. We have a lot of openings. So, I'm really open to anything. Just let me know. You can message me on Instagram at the Electric Bee, or, here on YouTube, we can get in touch. But, that occupies a little bit of my time and I really enjoy it. And working on that business, I'm really trying to work on their social media and, crafting projects that are involved with the Electric Bee. And so that brings me into my first kind of WIP of the week. So I'm going to go over all the things that I crafted this week, and we're going to start actually with the project that I'm doing with the Electric Bee. So this year with the Electric Bee, I am hosting a year-long quilt-along, doing Tula Pink's City Sampler. So this is the Tula Pink 100 Modern Quilt Blocks. So we're doing 2 blocks a week. It started on the 29th, so you still have, if you would like to join, there's still plenty of time to get involved. It's a lot of fun. These are all 6.5-inch blocks, and I would say it's beginner friendly in that it's not super complicated, but the pieces are very small. So if you've never quilted before, this might not be the best option. But I mean, jump in. It'll be fun. It'll be fine. You know, quilts always look beautiful in the end. So if you would like to join, have at it. So this week, of course, I am a little bit ahead in real time, but I will show you the 2 blocks that I did for this week. So this week we did blocks 1 and 2, and I'm actually doing 2. So I'm doing 1 for my husband and then 1 for myself. So I'll show you my husband's first. Ta-da! So this is block 1 and this is block 2. I can't remember the name of the fabric collection. I'll put it on the screen that I'm doing for him. But, you know, I've made him 1 quilt, but it's like more of a lap quilt, and he would like one for our bed that's more like his style. And so I picked this fabric bundle for him, and he really likes it. He's pretty excited about it. So I think they turned out really pretty. This is kind of like a fall, you know, sort of palette. And I really, really like them. So these are Jeremy's. Put them over here. And then mine, I am using Tula Pink scraps because, of course, I mean, it's the Tula Pink book. I might as well, you know, use Tula Pink fabric. So here's mine. Whoop! And yeah, I think they turned out so pretty. I'm trying to kind of emulate Tula's, looking at the book and like kind of her color inspiration. And I, of course, love the forbidden fruit snacks that I put in there. But yeah, these are my blocks 1 and 2. And yeah, again, if you would like to join us, feel free to do so. Again, that's with the Electric Bee. All right, up next, I have a quilt finish. Oh my gosh, I started off the new year strong. I wanted this done before Christmas because it's technically a Christmas quilt, but alas, I did not do that, but I got it done now, so I feel like that counts. I'm going to put a picture up on the screen because it's kind of a big quilt. So this is the Comfort and Joy quilt by Free Spirit Fabrics. It went along with the Holiday Homies flannel fabric that Tula Pink released. So this is using the Holiday Homies in the flannel that she released a few years ago. And I purchased the kit, so forgive me because I definitely won't be able to fit this on the frame. But I finished it. Ta-da! Ta-da! You can't see it at all. But so this is a beautiful quilt. Again, it's in flannel, so it's ultra snuggly. It's pretty big. So it uses the Tula Pink Holiday Homies flannel. And of course, you know, has the fun, the deer, the dog, and the goose on it. And then on the back, I put the green of the hero print. Let's see, pieced, quilted, and bound all by me. So I pieced the front, the quilt top, and then I quilted it on my long arm, and then I bound it. And yeah. I'll put in some pictures here, kind of what it looks like. So the first picture is I was laying it out. Having a long arm is actually super nice for laying out quilts, especially when I'm adding borders and such, because I have the big bars to lay things on. So the first picture is the quilt laid out on the bars. And then the second picture is when I actually had it set up on the long arm and went to quilt it. So I think it turned out super pretty. My husband has kind of claimed it as his. He's not a big fan of Tula's kind of loud and bright colors, but he likes this one with all the darks. And yeah, it is the most snuggly quilt. like of all time, especially because, you know, it's flannel on the front, flannel on the back. And then I used a 100% cotton batting, which is actually quite thin, because otherwise it would weigh like 1,000,000 pounds because it's very big. So yeah, Holiday Homies Christmas quilt done. First quilt of 2025. Love it. Okay, up next is another sewing project. So I am not like the hippest person on the planet. I'm usually not up with trends, but I really wanted a Stanley cup. I'm not very good with water consumption, and they just looked so nice with the, I liked the straw, and I saw a particular one on Amazon, sorry. This one, and it spoke to me. So I asked for it for Christmas, and my mother got it for me. What I really liked about it, I liked that it was black, but it had the rainbow, metal, the oil slick kind of metal on it, which Tula Pink uses a lot in her hardware, but I use a ton just in my regular life. Like anytime I make a bag or anytime, I'm doing something, I'm always adding this rainbow slick kind of rainbow hardware. And so I saw this and I was like, oh my gosh, it literally goes with everything. I really, really want it for Christmas, and my mom did get it for me. So thank you, Mom. Got to stay hydrated. I love everything about it. And then, of course, I remembered that Sally Tomato came out with a pattern for a bag for the Stanley. And I was like, well, I should make a Tula Pink one to go with my Stanley so that I can carry it with me in the summer, like to the pool or, to my runs or whatever. And so I decided to make it. So this is the bag. Whoop. And I'll put my Stanley in it in just a second. So this is the Casablanca by Sally Tomato. It's available on her website as a PDF. This is not beginner friendly. I will repeat, this is not beginner friendly. So if you've never made a bag before, don't start with this one. It's actually really hard. Putting in this bottom piece is kind of tricky because it's actually pretty small. And then this little bag that attaches to it is just not the easiest thing on the planet, but I mean, it turned out so cute. And so my Stanley can go in it. Okay. This still fits in my cup holder. So even in this little guy, it can still fit in my cup holder. I made the strap. I also added the, the strap thing for my shoulder. Of course, this is all detachable, so I can detach it if I want to. And then, of course, there's the little bag, again, which is also detachable. So, of course, I used all rainbow hardware on it. And I definitely changed a few things on this pattern. So here's the little bag. Look how cute. And so I could even take the strap off. Let's see. So yeah, basically there's three parts. So there's the strap, there's the water bottle holder, which again, all this is detachable. So you could just, have that. And then there's the little bag. And the bag has two zippers. There's a gusset zipper, which is the tricky zipper. Because there's no fabric in the gusset, it's just the zipper that's the gusset. Definitely a little bit tricky. And then there's this little front pocket as well. Again, I used all rainbow hardware that I happen to have in my stash, but even, you could attach the strap to this, and you can use even just this as a purse if you really wanted to. This fits my phone. Currently my wallet's in here, my lip gloss, it all kind of, will fit in here. So I can, again, I was thinking, especially to the pool, this would be really nice. I could put my sunglasses in here. You know, basically the essentials for the pool. You know, you want me to model it for you? So this is just the little purse. Very cute. But if we put the whole thing together, sorry, I'm in my sweatpants today. It's Saturday. Oop. So we'll put the little bag onto here and then put the strap on. Where's the other end of my strap? I mean, come on. How cool am I gonna look at the pool? I mean, definitely cooler than I do right now wearing my sweatpants, you know, and my giant Carhartt sweatshirt, but still, I mean, I think it's really cute. I'm super excited about it. I just think it's like the cutest thing I've ever made. I'm really excited that I got it done this week. And yeah, but again, if you've never made a bag before, if you are a beginner sewer, this is not it. You can get bags like this very similar on Amazon. Obviously not with the Tula Pink fabric. I forgot to mention this is Tula Pink. This was part of her Nightshade Deja Vu collection. These are scraps that I had left over from a quilt that I made with that collection. And it's, I mean, it's so cute. Love it. Alrighty, last but not least, let's actually talk about stitching. I've talked about kind of the sewing projects that I've done this week, and I'll be honest, I've been off work a few days, so I had a lot more time for sewing, but I have been stitching. So, my project is in this bag. So, I made this bag, I think I made this bag this week too, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, because I made this after Christmas. But I made this bag, so these are just kind of Halloween scraps that I found. I used this fabric in the back, and this fabric is also the lining. Again, just scraps that I had that I thought really went together. You know, pretty basic bag. And in it, I actually got this for Christmas. So this is Salem Sampler by Plum Street Samplers. And I got this for Christmas. I am doing it on the 40 count Gallows Hill from Needle and Flax, using all the called for colors. And this is where I'm at. So as you can see, I started in the top left corner and I got this flower done, and then I'm working on the little angel that's right there. I've done another one in this sort of series that Plum Street has, where they kind of have like 3 panels, and then, you know, like a sort of flower border. I've actually done one I did, I can't remember what it's called. I'll put it up on the screen. But I did that one, and I did that one, I believe, on a 28 or 32, so it's much bigger. So this just looks so cute because it's done on 40 count. It's just so little. Like, this is like the halfway mark, so it's not all that big. And I just really like it. I think it's so pretty. I also made this grime guard to go along with it. And yeah, see? Everything has to match and be cute, right? It's all gotta go together. That's honestly, you know, one of the fun parts of being a sewer, you know, is that I can make things to match. I can make a bag, you know, for anything that I want. It's gonna match whatever I want. And I really like that. So yeah, that, my friends, is all the crafty things that I've gotten up to within the past week. Hopefully, again, I would really like to film these every Saturday and then post them on either Sunday or Monday, depending on when I have time. But we'll just see. We'll just see. Kind of next week, I'd like to continue working on that, but I'd also like to get my Queen of Diamonds back out. I'm going back to work next week, and so I'm hoping to be able to work on that over my lunch break and see how far I get. I can't remember what block I'm on. It's sitting right here. It looks like I'm on month 9. So yeah, so I'll be bringing this to work, and we'll just be seeing how far I get. And yeah, that's what I got for you. Hope you're having a great week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.